Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel QA Revolution with K. I am super excited because this is my very first video on the channel. So today we are going to talk about something really important, the most frequently asked Java coding questions in interviews, in automation testing or SDET interviews. So recently I have switched my company, and before that I have gave almost 40 to 50 interviews in just few months. So believe me, I have seen what kind of questions are being asked nowadays, and I can confidently say I am the best person to tell you what exactly to prepare. सो आज की वीडियो में मैं सिर्फ प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट्स डिस्कस करूँगी विच इज़ रिलेटेड टू द जावा कोडिंग. So the idea is you don't need to waste your time searching hundreds of questions online. ये वीडियो देख लो and you will exactly know what kind of Java coding questions are trending right now in real interviews. So this will be very helpful for anyone who are preparing for the interviews, whether you are fresher हो या experienced QA or automation tester, because these are the most common questions interviewers are keep repeating. So watch till the end and note down the questions and practice them in your own style. If you find this video useful, do like to this video and subscribe to my channel QA Revolution with K, and share it with your friends who are preparing for the interviews. So this is a part 1 and I will share a part 2 also with another set of interesting and slightly tricky Java coding questions that are also asked in a many real interviews. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icons so that you don't miss the next video. Also, this is just a beginning. I'll be uploading a complete interview preparation series covering different QA technologies, Java concepts, theoretical questions, manual testing questions, and even scenario based questions as well. So basically everything you need to prepare confidently for your next QA interview सब कुछ एक ही चैनल पर मिलेगा. So please subscribe. So चलो start करते हैं. So the first one of category is reverse a string. So आपने सुना ही होगा कि reverse a string is a very basic coding question or the problem statement in a Java. बट वो बहुत ईजी हो गया है, तो आजकल इंटरव्यूअर्स आर आस्किंग इन अ वेरी ट्रिकी और द डिफरेंट वे. सो लेट्स सी व्हाट दोज वेज आर. So the first one is a complete string reversal. So the objective is implement a function to reverse the entire sequence of a characters. So first one, for example, the input is a hello world and you have to reverse the complete sentence with the words as well. So the character which are there in the word also you have to reverse it. So they will ask this kind of question as well. So the next way is a reverse a word order. So it is reverse the order of the tokens or the words separated by the white spaces. So for example, the string will be Java is a fun and the expected output is a fun is a Java. So you have to like reverse the sentence, but only the words you have to reverse, the character you don't have to reverse. So this kind of variations also the interviewers can ask. Then the next is reverse the characters or numbers without reversing the symbols or the spaces. So for example, the input string is hello, comma, space, word, and the other symbols and commas and numbers are there. So the interviewer will ask, you have to reverse the sentence, but the symbols or spaces should be at the same position. So they will ask दिस काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन. सो मुझे भी बहुत सारे इंटरव्यूज़ में ऐसे टाइप के क्वेश्चंस पूछे हैं. समटाइम्स एक इंटरव्यू में मुझे पूछा था कि यू हैव टू रिवर्स द सेंटेंस बट द स्पेसेस शुड बी एट द सेम पोजिशन, एंड एक इंटरव्यू में पूछा था कि सिम्बॉल्स शुड बी द सेम पोजिशन. सो like prepare around this kind of tricky questions for the reverse string so that it will be easy for you. अगर इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस कोडिंग क्वेश्चंस पूछे तो इट विल बी वेरी इजी फॉर यू टू क्रैक द कोड. ओके, लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द नेक्स्ट वन. सो द नेक्स्ट कैटेगरी ऑफ द मोस्टली आस्क्ड जावा कोडिंग क्वेश्चन इज, इसको भी आपने सुना होगा कि दे आर आस्किंग to like find the duplicate elements into the array or into the they will ask for the find the duplicate words into the string. So these kind of variations they will ask. So let's start with that. So the first problem is a find duplicate array into the elements. So for example, they will provide you the array with numbers like this. So you can see 1 and 2 are the duplicate numbers which are there in the array. So you have to perform the expected output as it will show the 1 and 2. These two numbers are the duplicate one. Okay. The next one is a find duplicate characters into the string. So this is a similar kind of question, but you will get a string or the sentence or the word, and you have to provide output as the duplicate characters into this word or the duplicate words into the sentence. So the next one is the same one, find the duplicate words into the sentence. So in this kind of problem statement, just prepare for the normal code also, like without using the hash map, or just use a basic loops and all, and prepare for the hash map as well, because sometimes the interviewers are asking provide output but use a hash map also. So prepare for that as well. So let's start with the third category, which is find occurrences of the elements. So आपने सुना होगा कि this kind of coding question is being asked by the interviewers nowadays. So this is, you have to find the occurrences or the count of the elements which are available into the array or the string. So the first one is count all characters. So the objective is create a full map showing how many times every character appears in the string. So for example, string is a programming, and you have to write a code to give the expected output as, for example, you can see this character is a P which is available into the string, and which is the P is only once which is there. R is there, so R is a 2 times in this string. So you have to provide the occurrences of the each characters. So like this, they will ask you to show only the duplicate characters or the duplicate elements are available into the string or the array. So interviewers may ask with the different types. For example, they will give you the integer array and they will tell you to provide occurrences of the numbers, the count of those numbers which are available into the array, or sometimes they will give you the character array, or sometimes they will give you the string and you have to find the duplicate characters, or sometimes they will give you the sentence and you have to provide the occurrences of the words which are available into the sentence. So this is the variation they may ask for the problem 1. So you have to prepare and you have to write a code according to that. So the problem 2 is find duplicate ovals. So this is the similar problem statement, but interviewer may ask with some condition. So for example, मुझे एक इंटरव्यू में ये क्वेश्चन पूछा गया था, they have provided me this particular sentence, algorithms are fun. So like they asked, you have to provide a duplicate ovals which are available into the this particular sentence. Or sometimes they will ask, give the count of the duplicate ovals which are available into the sentence, or they can ask any this kind of condition. So prepare according to this as well. And the third one is ये भी मुझे बहुत इंटरव्यूज में पूछा गया था, to find the most frequent character. So interviewer may provide you this string also, or may provide a integer number also according to their thinking. So they will provide you anything and you have to provide a most frequent character. So for example, like this, so this string is a programming and you can see this G character comes 4 times. So you have to write a code, and your expected output should be G which comes 4 times. So this third problem you have to like code with the hash map, using hash map. So let's like prepare for that, how you can provide a duplicate words, or the how you can provide the occurrences using the hash map, so it will be easy for you. And sometimes like interviewers will ask just provide using hash map only, so prepare for this problem 3 also, which is very important. So let's go with the next one. So the next one is a replace duplicate element. So this is we can say the unique or interesting problem statement which asked, like rarely they are asking, but in multiple interviews they are asking. So this is you have to, like you have to fetch the duplicate characters, and you have to replace the count of those uh, occurrences of the duplicate characters. So for example, the input is a automation, and you can see this a comes 2 times, then you can say t is also 2 times, which it is there, and o is also 2 times. So you have to give us another string as an output. You have to write a code, and you have to provide, or you have to replace those duplicate characters with the numbers of the count. So this kind of questions may asked about. So like I have covered the reverse string, different variations I have covered, and then duplicate elements, occurrences of elements. So prepare for this one. So that's all for today's video. This was part 1 of the most commonly asked Java coding questions in interviews. So in part 2, I'll share another set of interesting and slightly tricky Java coding questions that are also asked in many real interviews. So stay tuned, keep learning, and I'll see you in next video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel QA Revolution with K, and thanks for watching.